Hi, and welcome to Evolution and Archer. I'm so excited that you decided to join our team, and I wanted to go ahead and break down all of your first steps so that you know exactly what to do now that you are a brand new travel agent. So let's get started, shall we? So you'll see here that I'm going to talk about exactly how to log into your back office so that you can complete your travel training program. Today, I'm going to walk you through all of your first steps. So in order to log into your back office, you'll go ahead and go to myevolutiontravel.com, as you can see on my screen. On the top right-hand corner, you'll see where it says login. When we click login, it will take us directly into our Evoultion Enterprises login screen. Your user ID here will be your agent ID number that should have been given to you at the time of enrollment. So I'll go ahead and log into account, and then the password will be the one that you either set up when you enrolled or was given to you when your sponsor enrolled you. So here we are in the back office. This is sometimes referred to as our dashboard. If you ever want to know exactly what your agent ID number is and you've already had your browser remember your username and password, it is located up here in the top right where it says your ID. As you can see, I am logged into my husband's account. Guys, while you're in here, you can also see that there is a blue chat box down at the bottom. This is sometimes referred to as the blue box or the blue chat box. This is a direct line to our Evoultion corporate office. Today, I am going to give you several other options to go ahead and reach out and ask questions. But if you do reach out and your leadership tells you to go ahead and put that in the blue chat box, this is exactly where you will go. There are two people who normally respond to our nearly 8,000 agents, so there does tend to be a slight delay, sometimes a day or two. Don't worry, I'm going to give you other places to ask questions and get resources, so don't worry, this will probably be a last resort. Rule of thumb, guys, is you do want to make sure that everything that you're doing, whether it be on a mobile device or on a desktop, is done in either Chrome or Firefox. Our web portals and websites work the best on Chrome and Firefox. And let's face it, every smartphone, mobile device, or computer definitely has one or more of those platforms, right? So guys, the other thing I'd like to suggest is please have your browser, especially if you have a Google account, log into Google, have your browser remember your usernames and passwords, and feel free to bookmark your pages. That way it's less things that you have to write down and remember. Also, guys, if you want to know who your leadership is, who you want to reach out to, while you're in the back office, guys, on your dashboard, you can see that there is a menu on the left-hand side. If you scroll down, you will see it says My Team. And then when you click on My Upline, that is going to show you your lineage. So as you can see, my direct sponsor for my husband's account is our joint account, and then we are directly under Charles and Nicole Lee. And then they have registered with David McCovey himself. So this way you can see exactly who your lineage is, and you'll see their email addresses and contact numbers in order for you to reach out to somebody. So the biggest thing that you are going to do, first off, once you log in here, guys, is you're going to take the travel training program. It's the fourth item down. It's highlighted in yellow. It's the only thing that's highlighted in yellow. If you're doing this on a mobile device, guys, you'll see that this box up here will actually appear on the right side of your computer of your screen. And when you click on it, it will either expand the menu or close the menu. So when we click on the travel training program, this is going to take us directly into a series of 12 video modules. Each one here is highlighted. The only ones available are the ones that you have not completed. So the first one, you go ahead, you'll watch the video. After each video, there will be a short quiz. You are required to receive a 70% or higher on the quiz. Don't worry, you can take the quiz as many times as you need to in order to get that 70% or higher. Once you complete that video, you'll get a little check mark. It'll say completed, and the next video will be available to you. This does not have to be done in one sitting, but routinely takes an hour to an hour and a half to complete. Once you have finished all the videos, received all of your completed check marks, when you scroll up to the top, don't worry about the little video here or any of these documents here. You want to go ahead and click on download your certificate of completion. This is the certificate that you will need that shows that basically you are a certified travel agent with Archer and Evoultion. This is exactly what it will look like. Your name will be populated here, your ID number, and the date that you completed it. You'll see there's a signature from Ron as well as David, and then you'll see that it has the ARC and IATA number. Now, guys, do not post this on social media yet. This just means you're certified. We have to get you set up before you can start booking travel. And I'm going to tell you, there have been a lot of agents who are like so excited. They posted this on social media, and then they got hit with requests for quotes and didn't know what to do. So I don't want you to be in that boat. But when we are ready to post this, basically announcing that we're open for business, please make sure that you white out, black out, or you put something over that IATA number. We don't want the general public to have access to that. That is how we're able to book travel and get paid our commissions from our vendors. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and go back to our dashboard, and we're actually going to go ahead and leave the dashboard or back office for a moment and head right over to Facebook. Now, I'm going to go ahead and show you some group pages that you may have been invited to join. If you have not, please go ahead and join them and or like them. And then I'm going to go ahead and show you some leaders that you would probably want to go ahead and follow. So the first thing that I want to go ahead and show you that I would love for you to go ahead and join is Evoultion Enterprises on Facebook. So here is the group page, guys. This is administered by Evoultion Corporate. It has a lot of great information in it, things that we're celebrating. We do love to celebrate our agents, as well as things that are going on, promotions, of course, any events that are happening. Just a great way to be connected with Evoultion in enterprises as a company. Okay, you'll get real-time updates here as well. The next one that I want you to go ahead and follow is the official Evoultion Travel Q&A active agents only. Now, this is a great resource to search for questions that have been asked. I'm going to give you a ton of other places where you can feel free to go ahead and ask questions, but this is a great place to go ahead and ask questions that have been asked, see what things have already been done. So guys, if you're on a mobile device, just use your search box. If you're on a desktop, we have a box right here that says search this group. I'm actually going to go ahead and do one search for you now just to kind of show you exactly what you can find. So I'm going to search group cruise. When that comes up, you'll see that people have been asking about group cruises. Really good one here, guys, is that Mina Mitchell, one of our amazing leaders, actually did a video training on how to book a group cruise. It is posted on Vimeo, so you can go ahead and watch that at your leisure, right? So you can use that search box to see what has already been asked. The next Facebook page that I'd love for you to go ahead and like will be the Evoultion Travel Cafe. This page is administered by Archer Travel. So a lot of amazing information on travel, things that are going on. If you notice, they do update their cover with special things that happen throughout the week. Normally on Mondays, we do have a Q&A live with Ron Archer himself. He is on a hiatus during the summer of 2020, but that will hopefully be resuming in August. We do have Tuesdays, we have How to Market Your Business. Notice it is a Facebook Live. On Wednesday, we have Facebook Live, Jose's Wednesday training. And on Thursday, we have Back to Basics on Facebook Live with Susie and Jose. Again, lots of information here, like these glass igloos are located in Finland, right? That's a great thing to advertise, all right? We do have morning briefings occasionally. Those are done here live on Facebook as well. So again, a great place to just be connected with Archer Travel and the things that are happening within the travel industry. Okay, the next one that I want you to go ahead and follow or join is Evoultion Events. This is really, again, another way to be connected, see the things that are going on, both virtually as well as live. We do have trainings that happen. Again, we have videos that are uploaded here as well. So like coffees and conversations with Charles and Valerie every Tuesday in the evening, right? Again, training, we have trainings everywhere. We also have a virtual boot camp that is happening in Southern California on August 22nd. So again, a great way to just be connected with the things that are going on. Perhaps there's something happening in your area that you would like to attend, or at least attend virtually. And then the next one that you will most likely be invited to, if not, please ask to join, and that would be Rising Tide. This is the team that Charles and Nicole Lee have started. Rising Tide raises all ships. This is another place, again, to ask questions, be connected, see what's going on. When you do request to join, there will be some questions that will be asked. Please feel free to please answer them in their entirety. It makes the verification and approval process much smoother. So as you can see, we're going ahead and we're celebrating people. We're looking at all the different silvers that we have in the organization, right? Recommendations on activities and hotel in Cancun, right? Again, just a great place to go ahead and be plugged in, see what's happening within your team. You may possibly be added or invited to join an additional team page depending on your leadership and depending on the team size. For instance, I have several business partners, so I actually have my own team page that I invite my business partners to join. So it's a little smaller, a little more tailored to their needs. And then, of course, guys, you will most likely be added to a team chat. Again, another place to ask questions, be plugged in, get real-time updates. Now, I want to show you some people to follow. We have a saying in this company that it's good to be a copycat, but make sure you are copying the right cat. So the first person I want you to follow will be Mr. Charles Lee. Again, he is our leader in Rising Tide, and you'll notice that he does have a picture on the left-hand side of his Facebook page telling you to follow. We do request that you follow rather than friend request because Facebook does limit our friends to 5,000, and we want to make sure that we have our friend list available to our business partners, our friends, our family, our associates, of course, our clients, right? So we want to go ahead and follow these leaders. You'll see exactly what's kind of going on in their lives. So here is Charles, very proud of the fact that he did earn his 6-figure income earner ring through Evoultion and Archer. He's talking about automation, right? So just ways to go ahead and be connected with your leaders. The next person I want you to go ahead and follow will be Charles's better half, and that would be Nicole Lee. There she is. And again, same thing, follow Nicole, see what's going on in her life. She's very proud of her ring as well. She was selling her old car. But again, guys, just a way to be connected with your leadership. The next person that I want you to follow will be Ron K. Archer, CEO, Archer Travel. Here it is. And again, this is a way, again, to be connected with our CEO, the owner of Archer Travel Services, so that you can see what's going on. Here I was talking about the summer hiatus. He's talking about the upgraded new website for Archer Travel. And he's talking about the Q&As that he normally does on Mondays and does on Facebook Live or through Zoom. And then the last person that I want to go ahead and make sure that you are following is David McCovey. So here is Mr. David McCovey. He is our founder. He is a brilliant man. This is, again, a great way to be connected with David so you can see what's happening in his life. Now, I'm actually going to pull up a graphic, bear with me while I do so, of what we call our Founders Council. So bear with me a second while I get to that picture, and here it is. So guys, here is our Founders Council. These are, if you think of our founder, David McCovey, as our chairman of the board, these are his board of directors. These are the people who counsel him. These are the people that he turns to when he's looking for feedback. He wants to make any improvements or any changes in the company. He goes to these leaders. If you do see that there are several of them that have a asterisk with an E8 next to them, that means that they are part of our Elite 8. There are 8 couples or individuals who helped our founder come up with this business model. And you'll see that they have their name and the state in which they reside. So that way, if you wanted to go ahead and get connected with people, leaders who are in your area, at least you'll know where to go ahead and find them. So please feel free to take a picture of this, a screenshot of this, so that you can go ahead and have that information, additional people that you may want to follow so you can copy the right cats. I do want to go ahead and pose this question to you. Where do you think all of these leaders started? Right? These are huge leaders in our company. Some of them are making 6 figures. Some of them are making more than 6 figures. But guys, I'm going to tell you, all of these leaders started exactly where you are at the beginning, learning and working towards their goals. They can do it. You can do it. Okay. So with that being said, we're going to move over to, minimize that, over to risingtide3.com. I'm actually just going to go ahead and go to risingtide3.com. And this is a dedicated website that Charles and Nicole Lee have gone ahead and set up for us. This is an amazing resource library for you. It also has our comprehensive quick start. When you were enrolled, your sponsor should have given you a member phrase in order to have access to this site. So if you did not get that member phrase, please reach out to them and get that, because you will need it when you are enrolling. So when you click on login in the top hand right, it'll say new to the site, sign up. click sign up. It's going to populate a form that you'll need to complete. It'll ask for your first name, last name, email address. Guys, please write this down. Rule of thumb: when requesting access or registering with a vendor, please use the email in which you enrolled with, the one that matches your Evoultion profile in your back office. The reason is this is an additional verification step, and make sure that we have everything matching correctly. So whenever you're registering with a vendor or requesting for access for something, please make sure you're using that email address. I always suggest that if you want to go ahead and keep things segregated, then go ahead and make sure that you have a different email address for your clients. That way you can kind of keep them not so congested in one email box. Okay, so email, you're going to create a password. You're going to put in your agent ID number, and then you're going to put in that passcode word, that member phrase, that password that you were given from your sponsor, your phone number, and then your sponsor's name. Then you're going to click sign up. Real big thing, guys. When you click sign up, please wait for the confirmation page to come up that says that your submission has been sent. The reason is there is a little bit of a glitch in the system that if you go ahead, you click sign up, you close down the page, or you move along to something else, then not all of this information is transmitted correctly, and we may have to reach out to you for additional information. There are several of us admins who do go ahead and do the approvals for risingtide3.com. We try to do those several times during the day. Keep an eye on your email. Check your junk and your spam folders, because once you are approved, you should receive an email letting you know that you are okay to log in. If we are requesting additional information, you will get that in the email as well. If we do request additional information, please just reply to the email. We will get that. We'll go ahead and update that and get you approved. If you have not received an email and it's been about a day, go ahead and try to log in. If you are unable to log in, then please reach out to your sponsor so that they can go ahead and contact one of the admins so we can find out what the holdup is and get you approved as soon as possible. So I'm going to go ahead and log in so you can see everything that the site has to offer. So here we are on the home page, and you'll see there is a welcome video from Charles and Nicole Lee, some opening words, and then it says get started. So you're just going to click get started. It's going to move you on to the next tab. Here again, you'll have an introduction from Charles and Nicole, and then some important information, logging into the corporate site so that you can go ahead and with your agent and ID number, so you can go ahead and take that travel training program. We've just covered that. You're joining the Rising Tide group page as well as the Evoultion group page. We've just covered that. Download Zoom, guys. We do all of our live trainings. We have a lot of our corporate meetings directly through Zoom. So I always make sure that you have Zoom downloaded. Again, you may be added to a team Facebook chat, and they want you to click here for the Rising Tide Buddy for Messenger. So I'm actually going to open this in a new tab so you can see how amazing this is. This is kind of the Rising Tide version of that blue chat box. This is a Facebook Messenger chat robot, if you will. It knows the answers to very specific or very commonly asked questions. So you can go ahead, ask a question. If the robot knows, it will answer. So as you can see, I just typed in get started. It automatically knows me because I am logged in through Facebook. It says, hello, Jennifer, welcome to Rising Tide and Evoultion family. How can I help you? It gives you a multiple choice. I clicked I am new. It populated that there. It said, wonderful, let's get you started, shall we? All you have to do is click the link below. It will take you straight to our website so you can have a comprehensive quick start. Let's go, Jennifer, start here. When you click start here, guys, it's going to take you directly over to risingtide3.com. Now, if you ask a question in this messenger and it does not know, don't worry, there are live human beings who do monitor this chat, and they will get back to you routinely same day. So again, great ways to go ahead and be connected. Not to mention, you can always say, I want to contact someone, okay? So that is the Rising Tide Buddy. Then you'll notice that there are some new agent orientations, very similar to what I am covering with you today. If you prefer a live new agent orientation, please feel free to plug into a new agent orientation dependent on your schedule. Then you'll see there is a video down here at the bottom that goes over how to navigate through your back office. Please feel free to go ahead and review that as well if you'd like to. And when you enrolled, you were most likely told about the 30-day success steps. That's right, we do have the steps of success that if you complete in your first 30 days, one of your platinum will go ahead and reimburse you your initial investment. So this is the link to go ahead and find that checklist. Right now, we're going to go ahead and move right on into New Agent Training Phase 1. Here, it's going to tell you to take that travel training program, which sometimes referred to as the PTA training. We've just covered that. There's actually a video if you'd like to go ahead and review another video about it right there. It's going to suggest that you register with vendors. It's going to give you a list of suggested vendors. We are going to cover several of them today, but if you'd like to go ahead and just go through the site, you can see exactly this is how to register with Expedia, how to register with Vax, how to register with Carnival. Also, how to set up your pay card through Akimbo, setting up your travel website. I will be covering all of this today, but again, just so we want to make sure that you have access to the information as easily as possible. Once you finish those trainings, you'll go ahead and move right on to New Agent Phase 2, and this is going to go ahead and just build upon the knowledge base. These are amazing videos. This one's about how to get free brochures directly from our vendors and get help from our vendors. This one is how to use our Evo Rewards program and make invoices. This is how to make daily commission using Profit Agility, which is our resort weeks and condos and our travel cafe. This is an amazing way to get wholesale rates for timeshares and hotels. And then here is social media, how to post on Facebook and Craigslist. There's also videos on how to do the commission tracking form, withdraw the residual payments if you're participating in the referral program, and staying informed. Then you can actually move right along to the travel training video library. Again, we're going to build upon your knowledge. This is really where we're going to start getting into some marketing, how to set up your social media to get clients, how to use mock bookings to get clients, how to make commissions on flights only, how to make daily commissions, how and where to get clients, advanced social media for clients, and it's going to continue to go along. I highly suggest watching this one, which is how to make a Google business listing. It's very powerful. We also do have an optional quick start with Tony Ward, who is one of our amazing one-star platinums. So she actually has a video for each day 1 through 7. And then you can actually go ahead and click on all of these down here: the agent perks, marketing, support, team building, CBD, sales, events, live trainings, and payment info. I highly recommend checking out the support tab as well as the live training tab so you can see what's going on, how we're going to support you. Okay, so now that we've gone ahead and covered through that, I want to go back to our back office. I'm going to go ahead and refresh my page. There is a security feature that will log you out if you are idle for a period of time. Great, it did not log me out, which is a good thing. We are going to discuss setting up your Akimbo card. So when you scroll down on the main dashboard page, you will see where it says new pay card. From here, guys, you'll go ahead and click here. When you click here, actually, I'm going to log out of this account. I'm going to log into a different one. So bear with me a moment, guys. Okay. We're going to click on where it says click here on the new pay card. And that is going to take you to your account information. This is where you are going to find where it says if you have not applied for your Akimbo card, to click here. Notice that there is an ID number here, an Akimbo identifier. Notice when I mouse over that there is a circle with a line through it. It means once you put numbers in here, you cannot change them. Okay, so do not put any identifying numbers in here until you've actually received your Akimbo card. Okay, so to request it, you're going to click this link right here, and from here, you're going to go ahead and complete this form. Notice that when you click that link, the invitation code is already populated. You will select whether you want a white or a gray card. And then I always suggest enrolling in the text alerts. It's very nice because it does give you updates when you receive your commissions on your Akimbo card. As you're using your card, it'll tell you how much you spent, what your current balance is. You're going to click the disclaimers and the disclosures and everything of that, and you're going to click next and continue to request your card. This routinely takes 10 to 14 business days to receive. If you've been more than 10 to 14 business days and you have not received your card, go ahead, go back through that link, click the contact us, and you'll see that there is a phone number and an email address that you can go ahead and reach out to find out the status of your card. Okay, we do get paid on this Akimbo card for our commissions the 15th. If the 15th falls on a Saturday, then it's normally the Friday prior, and if it falls on the Sunday, and then it's usually the Monday after. And then we also do get paid on the last business day of the month. You will receive commissions as long as you've made more than $10 in commissions. You can use this card like any other prepaid debit card with a MasterCard logo on it. Online shopping, point of sale at your store. You can go to the ATM, or you can do what I do, and that is I just transfer my funds directly from my Akimbo card into my bank account by linking that on Akimbo. It just makes things a little bit easier for me. Now, once you receive your Akimbo card, it will become attached to a piece of paper. Now, I'm pulling up the piece of paper that it will look like. You'll see the little outline of where your card was, right? And you'll notice that there's a series of numbers setting up here at the top. We've put an arrow, we put a box around it, and we've gone ahead and highlighted what is the Akimbo identifying numbers. It will be the 6 to 7 digits before the dash. So in this one, the example does show 941887 is the Akimbo identifier, because up here it says 941887-206, so on and so forth. So this is the Akimbo identifying number that you will need to enter. So when we go back over to our back office, this is where you would put that in. Now, if God forbid that you do actually accidentally put the wrong number in and you can't change it, that is when you will open up the blue chat box and you will go ahead and ask them to change that Akimbo identifier. Okay, so we've gone ahead. We've gone through the travel training program. We've gotten into risingtide3.com. We've gone ahead, started our training, right? We've requested our Akimbo card. And guys, now we are going to start to register with some of our suppliers. So the first thing you want to do is log into your back office. You're going to go to the Travel Cafe. As you can see, it is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 item down. We're going to click on Travel Cafe. While that's loading, I'm going to go ahead and close out the Akimbo, and I am going to go ahead and close out Facebook. Okay, so as this is loading, guys, this is really going to be all of your travel resources. You'll notice there is an Archer calendar, tells you the things that are happening in the future. There's a lot of travel news and updates that are happening here, right? So that is really important information. The other thing we are going to do, we're going to register with our supplier. So we start here with the supplier info. Now you can mouse over and you'll see that a sub menu pops up. You can go ahead and use that sub menu and go ahead and get directly to the category in which you're looking for, or you can click on supplier info. I'm going to click on supplier info so that you can see what that screen looks like, but normally I just use the sub menu. It makes things a little bit faster. And then you can see here are the different types of suppliers that we have. You can even search by destination. So we are going to start with Expedia, which is under vacation packages. So once this loads, you'll notice that everything is in alphabetical order with a couple of exceptions. So Expedia is under E, which would be on page 2. So we're going to go to page 2. And here we are. Now, while we're on this page, I do want to note on the right-hand side, you'll see where it says info for vendors. And this is very important information, right? So what I always suggest is log into your Travel Cafe on your phone or your mobile device. Go ahead and take a screenshot or a snip of this information where it says Charter Travel Service with the address, all the way down to where it has the cruise line reference number. Take a screenshot of that, crop it, add this information as a contact in your phone, and then make that picture the contact picture for Archer. That way you'll always have this important information for you while you're traveling if you need to contact a vendor. So I'm going to go ahead and go to Expedia, tap. Now don't click on the blue parts. These are search tags. We'll get into search tags in a little bit, but I want you to go ahead and either click on the title where it says Expedia tap, or the vendor name, or the see more. By doing that, it's going to take you directly into the vendor information on how to register or any additional information they have. So Expedia tap, you'll notice, is for US and Caribbean agents only. Use the link below or provided only. The reason we always suggest that you go through the Travel Cafe to register with your vendors is because these enrollment links that we have here most of the time include some kind of invitation code that will link your account directly to Archer so that when you get paid commissions, it's going directly to the right travel agency. I do want to point out that there is a phone number here. This phone number is a benefit for us because we have been the top U.S. producer for Expedia for 4 years. We do have a dedicated phone number, so we do not have to sit in a standard queue. And then really important, it's listed here not once, but twice. Once with an asterisk, once in bold. Reservations cannot be called in. You will not get paid commission. Do not call Expedia Tap to make your bookings. You will not get paid commission. Expedia Tap is one of the very rare vendors that we have that will not allow you to call in to make a booking. They want you to go through their website, and then if you need to make any adjustments or changes at that point, you can go ahead and call that number and do so over the phone. But do not call them to make your booking or you will not get paid commission. You'll notice it has registration instructions. Here is the link with the invitation, and then it has instructions. If you already have an existing travel agent affiliate program account with Expedia, then you would follow these instructions. If you have an existing Expedia account for your personal use, a consumer-based one, then you would follow these instructions. And if you have an existing Expedia Tap account with another agency, you would follow these instructions. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to right-click this and open it up in a new tab. That way I don't lose my place in the Travel Cafe, and you will see right here where it says use an existing Expedia.com account for Tap. You would click here to sign in. It's going to convert that into your Expedia Tap account. It's going to carry over all of your points if you're an avid Expedia user, so don't worry. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to log into Expedia so you can see exactly what this looks like. I do bookmark all of my vendors as well as have them save my username and passwords. Expedia is notorious for asking if you are a human or a robot. I promise that I am not a robot, that I am in fact a human. It usually asks me twice, I don't know why. And then we're going to go ahead and click sign in. So I have my email address and password saved so I don't have to remember it. You know you are logged in correctly when it says welcome Archer Travel Group on the top left, and then it has this tracking code WS02555 on the top right. At that point, you know you are logged in correctly, so you can go ahead and book and you'll make commission. You'll see here we have hotels, we have bundle deals, we have flights, we have cars, we have things to do, we have ground transfers. I recommend never using the groups tab. We have other vendors that are much more efficient and pay us higher commission when using their services rather than Expedia. I do want to go ahead and point out something that Expedia has that is amazing, that if you click here where it says show me package rates, you can actually save up to 20% on a hotel if you have booked a flight, car, train, or cruise for the same traveler. The existing booking does not need to be from Expedia. So if you've booked a cruise and you want to add on a hotel, a car rental, or a flight directly to that, and you book that through Expedia and the cruise through, say, Carnival, you can actually still get a package rate through Expedia. Just make sure you do have the documentation that you have booked that particular traveler, through another vendor. So that is Expedia Tap, guys. With that being said, we're going to go ahead, we're going to move right along. I'm going to go back over to my Travel Cafe. I'm going to mouse over supplier info, and I'm going to go over to vacation packages because we are going to go ahead and register for VAX Vacation Access. Now I know you're thinking VAX, V-A-X, that would be on the last page. Nope, it is one of the exceptions. It is actually located on page 3 under H. You'll see in a minute why. As this populates, there we go. And here it is, it's under H for how to register VAX. One of the reasons why I like to include this in a new agent orientation. So we are going to go ahead and click on this. It does tell us a little bit about VAX. You'll notice there is a phone number to contact VAX directly. And you'll notice it does say VAX Vacation Access now requires agents to submit a supplier request form. Please go to the tab Forms, click on Supplier Request Form, fill in the personal information, then when select a supplier name, select VAX Vacation Access. Archer Travel will set you up as an agent. It takes usually up to 4 business days to and expect an email from Archer Travel with your login information. And guys, double check your spam and junk folders. If it has been more than 4 days and you have not received your approval, please reach out to your sponsor or reach out to Archer so they can go ahead and see what the holdup is and get that expedited for you. Now notice that these are hyperlinks, so you can actually click on them, but I want to go ahead and show you the Forms tab, which is right here on the left-hand side. So I'm going to click on the Forms tab, and before we get into the supplier request form for VAX, I do want to point out that we do have at very top the credit card authorization form. I want you to go ahead and download this, have this available, because guys, you will always want to go ahead and send out a credit card authorization form for each and every booking that you do, unless you're booking your own travel. Let's face it, you can trust yourself, right? Guys, I send this out to every client to protect them as well as to protect me. So I'm going to send this out to them. I'm going to request that they have this back to me within 24 hours, along with a photo of their photo ID, their government issue photo ID, and as well as a photo of their credit card, the front of their credit card, with everything except for the last 4 numbers of the credit card number blacked out. So it's going to have their name, it's going to have the last 4 digits of their credit card number and their expiration date. And then I'm going to have their photo ID where I can go ahead and verify again that name. And then again, all of that information is going to match up on my credit card authorization form. This way I'm protecting my client. They know that I am not going to be processing anything fraudulent. They're authorizing a certain dollar amount to be charged on their card. And I'm protecting myself so that the client can't go back and do a chargeback. Okay, so with that being said, let's go ahead and move right along. So you'll notice that right now it is highlighted on the group booking form. That is the form that is populated below. I'm going to click on the supplier request form. Notice it did change over to the supplier request form below. It has some important information, guys, and a big one, guys, if you send duplicate requests, they will be deleted. So please make note of the ones that you've submitted so that you aren't sending duplicate requests and slowing down the process for yourself. So it's going to ask you for your name, your agent ID number, your email address. Notice it does say same as profile. Again, it is a verification process. You're going to confirm that. Agent phone number, the date you're submitting it, and then you're going to select the supplier name. This is a drop-down menu. The first 4 are for the US, and then the last 1. The second 4, you'll notice, are for Australian agents only. If you are submitting a vendor request form for a vendor that is not listed in the drop-down arrow menu, then you would go ahead and select other supplier, and then here you would type in the name of the supplier you were requesting. But we were requesting VAX, so we just select VAX after we filled in all this information, and we click submit. At that point, that will be forwarded over to Archer, and then again, keep an eye on your email as well as your spam and junk folders. They will go ahead and send you the approval email so that you can go ahead, follow those instructions, and complete your registration with VAX. Now I'm going to go ahead and open up VAX because I want you to see exactly what that looks like. So again, I'm going to my bookmarks. Here's VAX Vacation Access. It is going to ask you for your agency number. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and go back over to where we were originally with VAX, because right here is our IATA number. Guys, that's a very important number. Please make sure that you have that. I actually have a whiteboard that sits in front of my desk. It is written on my whiteboard, so I always have it. For VAX, for instance, you have to have that agency number, which is our IATA number, every time you log in. So it is 058-24840. I'm going to log in, and I'm going to give you a quick overview of VAX. There's a lot of information in here, guys. Please click on everything. You can't break it. So you can start a reservation up here. You can look at the offers and incentives. You can look at the different suppliers. A real quick caveat, guys, we do book directly through Sandals, but Sandals does require that you are an agent for 6 months before they give you direct access. If you want to book Sandals prior to that, go through VAX, go to American Airline Vacations, and you'll be able to book Sandals right there. You will see there's destinations, there's education, and then there's the compass so you can be plugged in. At the very top, you can start a new reservation here. You can retrieve a reservation, retrieve a saved itinerary, go to your trip bookmarks, and look at booking groups. So guys, if you scroll down, you'll see that there are specials that are happening here. You can also start a vacation package search right here in this search engine on the left-hand side. Again, you'll see there's upcoming webinars, the week's best offers, and you then do all the promotions. And then, of course, you can also be plugged in on the things that are going on. Okay, you can also do searches, guys. Search bars are our friend. So you can actually do a search here. Maybe you're looking for something in particular to a vendor or a destination. Feel free to use that search bar. So guys, that is VAX. Then go ahead and close that down, and we're going to move right along back over to our supplier info, to vacation packages, and we are going to register for everybody's favorite, that is Disney. That will be on page 2 under the D's for Disney. And here we are. Now this time I'm going to click on the See More. So you can see that it does take you directly to the same place as if I just clicked on the word Disney. And here we are. So it tells you a little bit about Disney. It has a contact phone number for Disney. And then it says agents enroll directly with Disney. Here is the link. Register by using our IATA number. And see, again, it's a very important number to have. So I'm going to right click. I'm going to open this in a new tab. And when we go to this is DisneyTravelAgents.com. Yes, you do have to be a travel agent in order to have access to the site. If you are already registered, you can sign in, but for your first time here, you will create a new account. It will pull up a form. You will complete this form. You'll agree to all the terms. I always recommend receiving the updates because you never know what amazing deals you may get in your inbox. Create an account. It will ask you for some additional information such as the IATA number, which will link you to Archer Travel, and then you'll be able to create your account. So I'm going to go ahead and sign in so you can see exactly what this looks like. Okay, so this is Disney, guys. As you can see, you can actually start a reservation right here and do a search. You have reservations and offers here, so you can see everything that is available there. We have marketing tools, guys. I'm going to tell you the first one is a very helpful tool. It is a mini site. It's an affiliate site for you through Disney, and you can go ahead and send that out to clients. Perhaps you have a client who wants to be very hands-on in their Disney vacation. They want to be very involved in the planning of it. So you can actually send out your affiliate link. They can book everything directly through that website, and guys, you'll still make commission on it. They do have a Disney Facebook page as well as a YouTube gallery that you can use for marketing. There's also the Disney Collateral Store where you can get brochures for free. We don't even pay shipping and handling, guys. Some of it from Disney can come pre-done with your name and contact information on it. So feel free to dig into the marketing tools. You can search by destinations. And then a big one for a lot of people is the training and benefits, the College of Disney Knowledge, so that you can go ahead and earn those free tickets. I actually do need to recertify. It's been over a year since I certified. I need to do that so that I can get my free tickets back. But guys, it is a series of courses that you take. Once you complete them, you get the little check mark. As you see, I have a few that I still need to go through. Once you complete that certification, guys, there'll be an additional little button that will pop up here that will look like Mickey Mouse's hand. And that's where you'll go to find experiences such as fam trips, such as ship inspections, hotel inspections, not to mention, guys, your free ticket to Disneyland and your free ticket to Disney World. So that is Disney in a nutshell, guys. So I want to go ahead and close that down. We're going to go back into our supplier info in the Travel Cafe, and we are going to register for Carnival, which is cruises. So I'm going to select cruises. And then from here, guys, it's going to populate every cruise, again, alphabetically. Here's Carnival on the first page. I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to read a little bit about Carnival. Okay, so here we are. Again, a little bit about Carnival. Here is our domestic sales number. Here's our group sales number. And if you need help with the website or the passport, there's the support number. Again, here are the instructions, the link to register, how to register. Your first name should be your Evo agent ID number. And then on your last name, put your first and last name. Your agency, Archer Travel, so on and so forth. Notice again, strongly recommend you use the same as your Evo profile. I do want to point out this. It says your agency phone number is 818-248-9141. If we go back up here to the info for vendors, you'll notice that is not the phone number listed right here. The phone number listed right here is 818-248-1511. Guys, if we scroll down a little bit, you'll see that it does say the important cruise line reference number is 818-248-9141. Important must be used for all cruise lines when registering and calling in. Guys, that number is used for cruise lines. Do not use the other number, because if we scroll down just a little bit, you'll notice once registered, when you call the cruise line and ask for the agency phone number, give them that number, or you will not be paid commission. So very important that you use that reference number. Another thing that I do want to point out is that you do have access to your bookings and other agents' bookings. You may not change, view, or remove any other agent's bookings, or you will be suspended. So in other words, if it's not yours, don't touch it, right? So I'm going to go ahead and right click on this link so we can go ahead and open this in a new tab so you can see exactly where we're going to go to register. So guys, you're going to fill out the form just using the instructions given in the Travel Cafe. You're going to create your account. Now I'm going to go ahead again. I'm going to log in to Carnival so you can see exactly what that looks like. Here we are. I'm going to sign in and give you a quick brief overview. So again, it's very similar to a lot of our other our other vendor portals. You have booking where you can do an individual stateroom, a group booking. You can manage your bookings. You can look at the rates and promotions. And if they have that VIP club, you can actually look up that number. You have your sailings and your ships. You have marketing tools, guys. You have a lot of digital marketing tools, as well as you can do brochure orders. There's a YouTube channel, logos, and videos. So again, great tools for you for marketing. You can go ahead and manage your booked clients. You can go through the training, right? Onboard with you programs and agent rewards. If you scroll down, you can see you can also start a booking here, manage your bookings, payments, and that VIP club. Notice it says become a Carnival expert. Start your training right here. Guys, extra value for your clients. They'll know that you are a certified Carnival travel agent. You can actually go ahead and look at the different ship deck plans, staterooms, features, and fact sheets. Again, create bookings here. And then you have promotions, as well as this is a really good one, guys, the travel agent finder enhancement, so that you can have your name listed with Carnival as a travel agent who books Carnival. And then how to stay connected with some of the leadership and the things that are going on. So guys, that is Carnival in a nutshell. And we're going to move on to the last vendor that we're going to talk about today, and that's going to be Royal Caribbean. I'm going to show you a little bit of a roundabout way to get to this. And we've gone ahead and gone through the supplier info and the categories for every other one. I want you to notice the search button or the search bar. This is a very good tool. You can even, as you can see, like search by a destination. Or if you're looking for a topic, you can search in here for that topic. I'm going to go ahead and search for Royal Caribbean. When you do the search, guys, I do want you to read through carefully so you can know what you're clicking on before you get there. So notice that this one is for a team training webinar. This is an update. This is another webinar. Here is a promo for Royal Caribbean. A special invite. This is a marketing video. So we're going to go ahead and move on to page 2. And again, another marketing video, exclusive offers. Okay, what do we have here? Cruising Power, Royal Caribbean, Celebrity Cruises, Amazara Cruises, Australia, New Zealand. I'm in the US, so I'm not going to click on that. But this one at the end says USA. So remember I was talking about those search tags? Here, look at all the ones that are down here. These are all search tags associated with this listing. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the black right here where it says the title, where it says Cruising Power. Because when we register with Cruising Power, we're actually registering for 3 cruise lines in one: Royal Caribbean, Celebrity, and Amazara. Okay, so here we go. It tells you a little bit about Cruising Power. Here is the registration link, and then again, it gives you instructions, right? Again, at the very bottom in bold, it tells you you have to use that reference number. I do also want to go ahead and take note that when you fill in the information, select yes, you are a home-based travel agent. If yes sends you back to the same screen, it's okay to click no and continue to the next section. So again, I'm going to open this up in a new tab so you can see exactly what this looks like. It takes you to the Cruising Power page. And when you scroll down, you'll see you have create an account, or you can sign in. So when you click create an account, you're going to go ahead, register for Cruising Power, continue to fill out the form exactly as the instructions had requested. I'm going to go ahead and sign in again and give you a quick overview of exactly what this looks like. So here, guys, again, at the top, planning tools, booking tools, sales and marketing, right? training and benefits, and brand programs, right? And we scroll down, you can start an individual reservation, a group reservation, find a reservation, or find a flight. You can actually book and do a search for all brands, or you can select a particular brand for your client, destinations, so on and so forth. You can also use promotional qualifiers such as a state, if there is a state resident program, the 55 plus, US law enforcement, military, EMTs, and if they have a loyalty number. If you scroll down, you'll see that there are promotions, there are e-quotes, quick references, additional promotions, and then you can, of course, see what's going on and meet the leadership for cruising power. So again, guys, that is Royal Caribbean. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to step away from our vendors for a moment. We are going to go ahead and talk about your website. So we're going to go back into our back office. I'm going to refresh and re-log in because that is just the way it is. Again, I told you that there is that security feature that if you're idle, it will log you out. Okay, so when we scroll down on our main dashboard page, in between where it says new pay card and Nikki Lee Live, you will see, have you registered for the new travel booking site yet? Our new website contains a commission tracking form, photo gallery, travel specials, and much more. To register, click here and enter your Evo ID number. So I'm going to open that in a new tab. And notice it does say, go ahead and enter your Evo ID number and then click register. At that point, guys, you will receive an email with instructions on how to complete the registration and log in. Once you have done that, guys, if you need to get back to your travel site, when you log into your dashboard or in your back office, you'll see underneath travel training program and before the travel cafe, you'll see my travel site. So if we open this up in a new tab, I will show you this is what your site will look like. So as you can see, evotravelagent.com/ and then whatever unique identifier that you chose is right there. You can go ahead, upload your profile picture, a little bio about yourself, your contact information. And guys, there are some things that you'll be able to adjust, such as your client photo, your travel specials. This is a booking engine that your clients can use. I'm going to tell you, they're not always going to get the best rates. That's why we're here, to provide the service of doing that research for them. But maybe they're doing a last minute flight and car and they want to just go ahead and book that. They can go ahead and go through this. You still make commission. And there is the vacation quote request. When they click on this, it's going to ask them for some information. Once they complete that and submit it, then you will get an email letting you know that you have the submission. You can go ahead and put that information in. Now, if you send this out to a client, it will automatically say log in. Because we went through our back office to our travel site, it has already logged us in. So when we click on dashboard, it's automatically going to take you to the user guide in the back side of your travel site. It's going to tell you a little bit about how to update your profile, how to change your password, update your website address, how to submit your commissions, how to update those travel specials, and upload photos to the photo gallery. I do want to go ahead and point out, guys, that the biggest things that you're going to see while you're in here is going to be the commission tracking form. When you click on this, you'll see that this is where you're going to submit to get paid. So the process, guys, is you put together your quote. You're going to complete the booking for your client. You're going to send out that credit card authorization form. When you get that back with the proper documentation, you're going to go over to your commission tracking form. You're going to fill this out, and then you are good to go, because at this point, you're telling Archer that you are ready to be paid when they get paid. So you're going to select the different types of packages or travel that you've booked. If you like, there is a video tutorial that you can click here to view. So if you're booked a cruise, you click cruise, it'll populate the form. You'll go ahead and fill everything out just as it asks. You'll click continue. It'll ask you for the total and the amount of commission you're expecting. You'll submit it. It'll assign you a ticket number. Same thing with packages, same thing with car only, same thing with hotel only, so on and so forth. Then, guys, once you've submitted that, let's say that you need to see that, you click submitted commissions. Up until the time in which it is paid, you will be able to view or delete it. So if you do make an adjustment to an itinerary and you need to change that, you can delete this and go back in and resubmit through the commission tracking form. Once it has been paid, guys, you cannot delete it. It is what's been paid. So you can see what's been paid by going to your paid commissions, scrolling through. You can actually click view and see the details of that of that trip what you've gotten paid for. Now, let's say that you haven't gotten paid and you were expecting your commission. The average, guys, is that you will get paid 30 to 45 days after the funds are secured for the booking. What I mean by that is if you book something that is non-refundable, highly, highly recommend anybody who's booking non-refundable that they get travel protection or travel insurance because it's non-refundable. They can't cancel and get the money back from the vendor. So because of that, at the time of booking, the funds are secured. So on average, and not always, sometimes a little sooner, sometimes a little bit later, on average, 30 to 45 days after the booking, you will get paid your commissions. Now, if you book something that is completely refundable or has not been paid in full, you're doing a deposit and a payment arrangement. Guys, VAX is very good for that. With the VAX, you do not have to run credit and you do not have to charge interest. It's just a deposit and a monthly payment. So if you're doing that, then of course the funds aren't secured until it's paid in full. So at that point, guys, normally it is paid 30 to 45 days after the travel is complete. So again, it's whenever the funds are secured. So if it has been 60 to 90 days after the funds are secured and you still have not received your commission, then you would click Where's My Commission, complete this form, click Submit, and then Archer will go ahead, research it, and get back to you and let you know exactly where your commissions are. Okay, so now let's go ahead and go right back over to our travel cafe because the next thing I want to go ahead and cover are business card requirements. So guys, we are able to get business cards from any business card printer that you like. If you go into your back office and you scroll all the way down to the bottom, you will see where it says Evoultion Merchandise. You can actually order business cards directly through here. I will tell you, they are not the cheapest. They are completely branded with Evoultion and Archer. I highly recommend you brand yourself as the travel agent, not a travel agent. So go ahead and brand yourself, be creative. I went through Vistaprint. There is also a site called 4over4.com. It's the number 4, the word over, the number 4.com. They sometimes run a special where your first order of about 200 or 250 business cards is free. So guys, when you're in the Travel Cafe on the homepage, if you scroll down ever so slightly, you will see right here, it says business card requirements, and it tells you exactly what is required on your business cards. What is required, guys, is the Florida registration number and the CST number and this logo, the Archer affiliate logo. Okay, and if you scroll down a little bit further, you'll see here is that Florida registration number and the CST number. You can also, guys, scroll all the way up to the top where it says Media Library. If you mouse over, you will see where it says Business Card Requirements. When you click on that, again, it will go over what is required on your business card. So again, your CST number and the Florida registration number, right here. And then guys, you can actually see, you can add logos to the cart here. But what I like to do, guys, is I just click on Media Library. It's going to take me over to all of the media that is available to me. And I love this because not only do we have logos, we have stock travel images, we have supplier flyers, and we have flyers that you can download and personalize for yourself. So guys, when you click on logos, this is going to pull up all of the different logos that you may ever need for Evoultion as well as Archer. You can download a zip file for all of them, or what you can do is go down and pick the one that you want, like this one, right click, save image as, and then you'll have that logo. So when you do go through FedEx or Vistaprint or Kinko's, whatever, to have your business cards printed, you'll have that logo that you can add along with the Florida registration number and the CST number. So guys, with that being said, we're going to move back over to risingtide3.com because at this point we pretty much set you up, right? So you want to announce that you are open for business. So what I want you to do, guys, is go on to the More tab, mouse over, and then you will see scripts. From here, guys, you are going to see when you're ready to launch. We've written this completely out. Actually, Charles and Nikki Lee have written this out for you. They walk you through exactly what you need to do. So you want a picture or the download of your PTA or your travel training certificate. And then you're going to go on to whatever social media platform you choose, and you're going to announce your open breaking news. I'm excited to announce, right? So that is what you're going to do. Then at that point, guys, it's again plugging into that marketing training, putting into practice what we are teaching. And then guys, click on everything. Again, there is support, there's presentations if you want to know how to participate in the referral program. We even have team building there as well. There's recognition, raffles, incentive vouchers. There's a lot of information under that More tab. So please feel free to click on everything, explore the site in its entirety. The last thing I want to go ahead and touch with you guys is YouTube. I want to give you some YouTube resources so that you can continue your education as you choose. So here's the first one. If you search Nikki Lee travel agent, you will find Miss Nicole Lee herself. And you'll see that she has a lot of different videos here. A lot of them are going to show you how she does attraction marketing, a little bit that's going on in her life. There are some funny ones in here, guys. Please feel free to review them all. If you want to get some testimonials about Evoultion, guys, here is what people are saying about Evoultion travel. The next page, channel I want you to go ahead and look into is going to be Tony Queen Raw Ward. So here she is. She is our 1-star platinum. Remember in the risingtide3.com, I talked about your first 7 days in Evoultion. She is the one who did this. And these are all of her training videos. There are amazing ones in here. How to make certificates for your team, Discovery Bay Christmas boat parade. She's going to talk to you about if you're interested in the E3 wellness program, which is our CBD side, refueling your business, right? A lot of amazing things that you can plug into. And then my absolute favorite, guys, is going to be Evoultion Travel Cafe. Again, just like the Facebook page that we have for Evoultion Travel Cafe, this is administered by Archer Travel. So when we go to their videos, you're going to see, guys, you could probably spend weeks in here and not make it through all the videos. That's how much training and support we have in this YouTube channel. And if you keep going, guys, you're going to see there's the morning briefings. You're going to see New Jersey training. G is for geography with Susie, right? They're going to teach you everything and anything, even travel agent discounts and benefits with Dawn and Kathy. And then if you keep going, guys, you're going to see vendor trainings like this is downtown travel training, how to market your business on LinkedIn. Here's travel leaders update, pleasant holidays, guys, Las Vegas. Princess Medallion class experience, a virtual cruise inspection, right? So guys, this is amazing resources for you. The other thing that I want you to be aware of, guys, remember I've said this before, please feel free to reach out. When you go to all support in risingtide3.com, perhaps your sponsor isn't getting back to you. Perhaps your leadership isn't getting back to you. I want you to make sure that you know that you go to risingtide3.com. There's all of these places that you can reach out for assistance, not to mention these are all of our platinum leaders in Rising Tide with their phone numbers, guys. So please feel free to reach out and ask questions. We are here to help you. So guys, with that being said, I do want to thank you for spending some time with me. Hopefully I've helped walk through your first steps. Please feel free to review this video over and over again. Pause me, rewind me, fast forward, get to the parts you need. And if you need anything, please feel free to reach out. With that being said, my name is Jennifer Burns, and I appreciate you being part of the team, and we'll see you at the beaches of the world and the bank. Bye, guys.